Hello, Mr. Bernie.
Well, hello, Raizan. How are you today?
Fine, and you?
Very good, very good. It's I was thinking yesterday about the first class that I had with you all those years ago,
Yeah,
and I actually looked at your YouTube page and I found it, and you were so little.
yeah.
And you sound like a little boy, but it was funny because you sound like what Bauer sounds like now.
Yes.
You know, because Bauer speaks English okay, but not great. But 4 years ago, that's how you sounded. So
Thanks.
yeah. So how are you doing?
Fine. And your background is changed.
Yes, yes. Today we have, it's almost winter here, and
Yeah.
we have a worker coming to work on the furnace.
Oh,
Do you know
okay.
that word, furnace?
Yes.
Yeah, the heater. And the furnace is above the ceiling in my other room. And
Okay.
so he's he's not here yet, but I thought I better come in this. So this is another empty bedroom. This was my youngest daughter. This was her room when she was little. That's actually a light. It looks
Oh,
like a planet or something, but it's
yeah.
actually a light. And and then this is a little Charlie Brown light that was my wife's when she was a little girl that we had
Oh,
in here. So, and when my grandchildren come, this is where they sleep. This is the extra bedroom
okay.
that they sleep in. So, so tell me about school today. What was the best part, and which was the part that you didn't enjoy?
The part that I didn't enjoy is let me think about it. The PE class, our
Mhm,
teacher take run for us
mhm.
for 10 laps around
Okay.
uh, place or around school actually.
Mhm.
And on the other hand, the best part is our math teacher have take us to train station.
Really? Now,
Yeah.
the math teacher took you to a train station. Why?
In the class we say that can you let take us to a train station? Actually, my friend asked first,
Okay.
and then after we are actually five per kids that's going to
Mhm,
train station by
mhm,
bus,
mhm.
and after we five hear this, we get the car and he
Wow.
take us there.
Well, that's interesting. What do you know? What do you know? Okay, now let me ask you a question about the PE teacher. So the PE teacher made you run around the school 10 times.
Actually, it's five times, but with the exercises that he did us, he said us to do when we are running, being 10 laps. It's
Okay.
so hurts. Oh, okay.
You see that? Yeah,
Okay.
so let's say told us to do. Okay, now this is a question I've never asked you. Are you very athletic?
Actually, I'm, um, how can I say? Let me see it. I don't remember it so well. Here. I'm a little bit flexible, but
Okay,
I'm not that much athletic.
right, right. When I was in high school, the thing I loved the most was swimming. And I was a swimmer for all 4 years when I was in high school. I was on the swim team. And I looked very different then because I was very skinny and I had long blonde hair. But I was a swimmer. And then in the fall, in the autumn, I ran and I ran long distance. Do you
Oh,
understand that? Yeah.
yeah.
And lots in American English, we call that cross country, and
Oh,
that
yeah.
is long distance running. Okay, and I did that. I don't do running anymore, but I do walk a lot. I do walk a lot, but
I understand.
you know, I'm older, and so I walk a lot now. All right, my friend. Last week when we met, I think if I remember right, we talked about this word, which was a noun. Okay, what do you remember about a monolith?
Monolith. I don't remember so much things actually.
Okay. Sometimes it's that.
Oh, I understand.
Yes, you remember that? And so that would be a monolith. And remember we said sometimes they occur naturally, but
Yeah.
more often than not, they're made by humans. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
today I found a word that I'm really going to enjoy doing with you. Now, you and I talked about the fact that many words that are English today were originally from another language.
Yeah.
And we still do that today. We still borrow words from other languages. Well, one of the languages that influenced English is ancient Greek.
Oh.
Okay. Now, the thing about ancient Greek is, you know, people in Greece still speak Greek today.
Yeah.
But the Greek language is very, very ancient, very, very old. And some of what is the Greek language is because of ancient Greeks' gods and goddesses. So, you know that the Greeks had many, many gods and goddesses.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you know that for you as a Muslim and for me as a Christian, we both believe there's just one God.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the Greeks didn't believe that, and they had gods for everything. And this is one of their goddesses. This is the goddess that they called, I'm going to put it in the chat for you, Nemesis. Nemesis. And Nemesis was the goddess of, and I know you know one of these words, but I might need to explain the other one. She was the goddess of revenge and retribution. Now, I think you know revenge, right?
Yes.
Do you know retribution?
Is it something like if you do something bad, you must have a some. If you stole money, you must get in jail for a year. It isn't that right?
Okay. That's actually very close. It would be more like this. If you steal the money, you must now pay it all back.
Oh.
Okay. So or let's give another example. Suppose that Bauer broke something that was yours.
Yes.
And you went to your dad and said, look what Bauer did. Look what he did here. And your dad said, Bauer, you have to get a new one for Rezan. And if you have to spend your own money, if you have to work for it, you have to replace it. So retribution means you have to somehow pay for what you did.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the ancient Greeks believed that if you did something wrong, that the goddess Nemesis would come and punish you. And you'll notice that in one of her hands, she's holding a sword.
Yes.
Which makes me think of retribution. Now, on the other hand, she's holding an hourglass. I'm not sure why that is, but most of the pictures I found of her, she's carrying a sword because it's about revenge and punishment. Now, as the years went by, hundreds and hundreds of years, it became this word. And you'll notice it's spelled exactly the same, except it does not have a capital N. Okay?
Yes.
Now it is a common noun. Okay? If you make it a common noun and it's plural, it becomes this. Nemesis.
Oh.
And it has two meanings that are very similar. Sometimes it means an enemy.
Yes.
Okay? So, for example, if you said during World War II, Germany was a nemesis of the United States.
Yeah.
Sometimes it means enemy. Sometimes it's not that strong. opponent.
Okay.
Right? So, for example, if Berfine was trying real hard to get grades at school that are better than yours, she's working really hard so that her grades will be better than your grades. She'll have better notes than you do. She might call you her nemesis, but obviously that doesn't mean she hates you or she wants to destroy you or something. She just
Yeah.
wants to do better than you do. Okay?
Okay.
Kind of like if you and I were playing chess, I would want to do better than you. I'm sorry. I'd want to win the game. But that doesn't mean you're my enemy. You might be my nemesis, but in a friendly way. Okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy. Good job. Today, I wanted to go on to teacher Rachel, and I'm going to be honest with you. Some of the words she's going to do today, I don't think you need to know, but there are a few words that I want to make sure that you get from this talk today. So the words that I want you to remember, I'm going to type them in the chat while Rachel is talking. Remember, if you ever can't hear something, please stop me and I'll put it on again.
Okay.
Let's practice English conversation. Hi, welcome to the YouTube Shopping Summit. A summit is an event for networking and learning. Thank you. What's your name? Rachel Smith. Okay, let me find your badge. A badge is a name tag that you wear around your neck. Great, thank you. Then you can go straight into the auditorium and find a seat. An auditorium is a big room for presentations and gatherings. The event should kick off in just a few minutes. To kick off means to start. Let's practice English conversation. Hi, welcome to the YouTube Shopping Summit. A summit is an event for networking and learning. Thank you. What's your name? Rachel Smith. Okay, let me find your badge. A badge.
I could only type so fast, so that took me a minute. Okay. A summit is a large meeting or a large event. Okay.
Okay.
So you have never told me this. What does your father do professionally?
He works for governments.
All right. So if a bunch of government workers have a big meeting, that would be called a summit.
Okay.
Okay. If a bunch of Cambly teachers were invited to a huge meeting out in San Francisco where Cambly is located, and people from all over the English world came to it, that would be a summit.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you know the word badge?
I have heard new, but I've seen it before.
Let me ask you, Rezan, at your school, do you wear a uniform?
Yeah.
Does the uniform have something on your chest that maybe says your name or the name of the school?
Yes, we have.
That's a badge.
Okay.
Okay. A badge is also the ID for a police officer. Okay.
Okay.
Let me show you. Oh, look at this. Here are some Turkish police badges.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So that's also a badge. Okay.
I understand it.
And so it could be. Now, what she's saying is when you get to the summit, they give you a badge, and see, she put it around her neck.
Badge is a name.
And it's got your name on it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Also in the chat, I wrote auditorium. Do you know that word, auditorium?
No.
Yeah. An auditorium is a really big room. Okay. And you use it for plays and concerts and meetings and things. Here are some auditoriums. Okay.
Oh, there is a room auditorium, if I'm not full.
Right. So that is an auditorium. And the last thing, kickoff means to start something. So your class kicked off at 1:30 my time, 8:30 your time. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
do you know where that's kind of a slang word, Rezan? It's kind of informal. Do you know where that word comes from? Kickoff? Where does it come from?
From boxing.
Good try. That's close. It's from a sport, but which one? From
I don't know.
soccer.
Oh,
Okay, from soccer, football. Because when they start the game, they put the ball right in the middle, and the two teams kick it and try to see who gets it first. That's called the
okay.
kickoff. Okay, that's called the kickoff. So now Rachel was going to a meeting, not a sports event, but it's still called a kickoff. So the beginning of this event is called the kickoff. All right, buddy?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, today's picture of the day is something that you, I think, already know about, but I want to ask you about it because I'm curious. You seem to know so much about space. I'll bet you know some about this already. So, what is a comet?
A comment?
A comet. Comet. C-O-M-E-T. Do you need me to show you a picture? Okay. Look,
Is it
here's two.
something? I think that it's a star that came over the Earth, but it's not hit the Earth, and it's passed from around it, and it's go back.
Okay. Okay. Now, you have the right idea, but it is not a star. Okay.
Oh, actually, it's Iraq. I know it.
Yes, yes. Now that word in Turkish, can you say that word in Turkish? That's really long.
Kuyruklu yıldız.
Okay. Is that right? In Turkish? Is that what that
Yes.
is? Right. Okay, right. Now, Rezan, is this on fire?
Actually, it's part of ice. If it's
Right.
right, zero state.
Right, right. Very good, very good. Well, this is pointing out that in the night sky right now, there's not one, but there are two comets in the night sky.
Yes.
Now, one is a little bit hard to see. The other one is quite a bit larger. And next week, you might be able to see it outside.
Yes.
The brighter one. So let's
Okay.
take a look. You would love that. Seeing a comet is a wonderful thing. Okay, so let's take a look at this, and I'll make it bigger for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Rezan, I will start this, and I'd like you to finish it.
Okay.
Two camera comets in one sky. Explanation. It may look like these comets are racing, but they are not. Comets C 2025 K1 Atlas, left, and C 2025 R2 Swan, right, appeared next to each other by chance last week in the featured image from France's Réunion Island in the southern Indian Ocean. Okay, now would you start where it says fainter?
Fainter comet Atlas is approaching our sun and will reach its closest approach in early October, when it's also expected to be its brightest, although it's only lightly visible with long exposures on a camera. The bright common nicknamed Swan 25b is now headed away from our sun, although its closest approach to Earth is expected in mid-October, when
Optimistic.
estimates have it becoming bright enough to see with the united eye. Each comment has a greenish comma of explicit gas of and John tail pointing away from the sun.
Rezan, the workman is here. Give me just 1 second, okay?
Okay,
I'm sorry about that.
not a problem.
Okay. We have a hatch on the ceiling, and I have to pull it down so the workman can go up there. Rezan, this had a lot of hard words, and you did a great job reading it. You always do. I did want to show you one thing. Just think to yourself, can you guess what an unaided eye is? Now, I know you know what an eye is, so what do you think an unaided eye would be?
Unaided. Is it something like unmelts?
That's a good try. Thank you for trying. Now, I'm going to take it apart just a second. If you aid someone, you help them out. So I'm doing my best to aid you to help you learn better English. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Now, so what do you think that is?
I don't know.
Okay. Aid means you have help. Okay. Unaided means you do not have help. So right now I'm looking at you unaided and I can see you just fine.
Yes.
When your sister shows me her artwork. All right, Brifine, show me the artwork. You see what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
I need some aid. I need some help to see her artwork clearly. Now, just looking at you, you look just fine without the glasses, okay?
Thanks.
So can you think what an unaided eye would mean?
Unhelped.
It means that the right one, the one they call Swan 25B, is going to be so bright, you'll be able to go outside and look up and just see it. There it is.
Okay.
The other one is so dim, you'll still need a telescope or binoculars to see it.
Okay, I understand, I think.
You need aid to see that one. The unaided one, you should be able to see it at night without your, I mean, you don't even have glasses. You can just look up and see it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, buddy? Okay, so that's the main thing I wanted you to get. So this looks very beautiful. And by the way, the center of a comet is called the coma. And these ones both have kind of a bluish green colored coma on them, which is kind of interesting. All right, Rezan, you and I have finished what we were going to learn about bones in space. And we learned all about that bones get weaker and get holes in them and can be very dangerous when you've been in space. And I think of all the things I learned in this article, this is the one that scares me the most, to imagine having your bones with all those holes in them. Yike. Okay. That's not very good. And we read a little bit about exercise during the mission. When you were reading last week, I was very surprised when it said that exercising before the mission is not helpful. I thought exercise was always helpful, frankly. Okay. So today we are almost done. The only thing we didn't do was the conclusion. So Rezan, are you ready? I'd like to hear you read the conclusion. question, okay?
Okay. Am I start now?
Yes, go right ahead.
Exploring space is excited, but it's only for it's only for astronauts. You can explore space right here on Earth. Visit an astronomical observatory to watch
Observatory.
observatory to watch the night skies through enormous telescopes. You can also watch pictures and videos online from the Hubble and James Webb space telescopes, which float in space. And even if you never go in space, you can look after your health, including your bone health, here on Earth. If you eat a varied diet with plenty of vegetables, calcium, and vitamin D, and make sure you stay active, you are more likely to have good bone health.
Very good. Very good. All right, my young friend. Now, one thing that was just a little mistake that you made, you said exploring space is exciting, but it's only for astronauts. This actually says, but it's not only for astronauts. And when you
Yeah.
think about it, Rezan, you and I are exploring space a little bit every week
Yes.
when we look at this. When we look at the astronomy picture of the day, we're exploring space in a small way, but still we are exploring space when we do this every week. And I think that's an
Yeah, you're
exciting
right.
thing. Okay. Now, what do you think about you? It says you can protect your bone health even here on Earth by having a diet with plenty of vegetables, calcium, vitamin D, and making sure you stay active. Do you think you're doing those things?
I'm getting calcium.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting vitamin D. I'm
Mm-hmm.
eating vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm doing them.
Now, I know you didn't like PE class today, but it is good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, even though it wasn't fun, it is good for you. Okay, now for me, for calcium, one thing that I do every day is I have at least 1 cup of yogurt every day and a little bit of milk every day. How about you?
Every day minimum 2 glasses of water milk,
Mm-hmm.
and some days I'm eating parts 10 grams of yogurt. And as
Okay.
I'm going to gym much of time, 4 times
Okay.
in a week or 3 times.
Mm-hmm. So
That's
PE
all.
class, sometimes you don't like PE class, but you do like to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So is the gym for weightlifting?
Yeah. Weightlifting and
How long?
swimming.
Oh, cool. Okay. So you're a swimmer too.
Kind of.
All right. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. All right. Rizan, I'm always so proud of you. You do such a good job. Your brother, when we finish, he always sends me lots of heart emojis and everything. I'm not going to do that because you're a teenager, but
Thanks.
I'm very proud of you and you do a great job. Okay. And you
Thanks.
set a good example for your sister and brother. Okay.
Goodbye. Okay.
We'll see you next week.
See
Bye-bye.
you.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.